Hey, Sierra Rick fans and readers, welcome back to this Charlie Pankey Sierra Rick magazine. Hey, we wanted to do a quick, fun video shout out to our friends at the American Perimeter Trail. Today they announced the launch of their first interactive map available on their website. You can see it here on the screen. It's the first iteration, if you will, of lots of hard work and sweat and tears. And as you know, Rue's story from our winter edition, Rue spent a good couple of years of COVID walking the United States, and so they've been mapping this out. Their organization, the new American Perimeter Trail, which uses not only a collaboration of some already well-known trails, but also trails that didn't exist that they're working with states to create. That Rue walked across in various portions of, let's say Texas, for example, which doesn't have a state trail. So this is it. This is this first iteration. You can go on his website, or their website, I should say, at AmericanPerimeterTrail.org. There is under a drop-down interactive maps, and this will take you to the map section where you can zoom in and learn a little bit more about the trail and their efforts there. It is a nonprofit group that's going to be working with trail organizations across the United States on forming this trail long term. Many sections of this trail, again, are just Rue's notes and where he walked and what he did. There may not actually be a trail here. And then some areas, like here in the Sierra right now, looks like they still are using pretty much the PCT, although I haven't confirmed that with him. Remember from our story, he was trying not to use the big national trails, so this might be a trail system similar in range, but looks like it a little bit, especially around Lake Tahoe and stuff. So I'll leave that here for them guys to answer. But this was pretty exciting. I think this is a cool new feature, a cool new trail that we're going to see develop over our lifetime. It takes lots of volunteer hours, lots of donations, and lots of service work to make it happen. But this is one of those examples of somebody saying, hey, you know what? Why don't we have it? And then instead of just talking about it, if you go back and read our story again, Rue Mackenzie, he just took off from Bend, Oregon one day and says, I'm going to walk it. And he had a lot of tragedy along the way, a lot of funny stories about things like foxes stealing his water bottle from underneath his head while he was sleeping. But he had tragedy too. His brother died while he was on the trail, for example. And he was the one sending him care packages at his different spots. So cool story. Go check it out. Again, it's AmericanPerimeterTrail.org. New organization in the last, I'd say 2 years they've been working together. It's a new movement they've put together. They've got a team of people working on it and getting the maps out in different regions that you can look at in your part of the country. It's probably a long ways from anybody taking on Rue's adventure at the moment, but you can definitely check out, like, for example, if you're in California this summer, say, hey, I'd like to understand what part he hiked, or his view of the region. You can just click through and get more details on that journey, some of his pictures, etc. So again, I think it's a really cool thing. We're glad to support it, Sierra Rick Magazine, and we're glad to be one of the companies that introduced Rue to you guys this last winter. If you haven't seen that story, head over to SierraRickMagazine.com and check out our story. And you can catch all Rue's stories. He's got a great community behind him, and they're always posting neat trail news. So worth a follow, worth checking out. And I hope you enjoy that. We'll talk to you again soon.